Hello students, welcome back. We are now talking about one additional type of formatting, and that is the decimal format. So here's our first look at a class and package in Java. When we use system.println, we can output numbers, but they tend to have no specific format. However, there is a package called java.text, and we can use a class called decimal format to format those numbers. We can then use that code to import the package, and that code is import java.text.decimal format. If I want to create an object of decimal format, we're going to do the following. Decimal format, variable name, equals new decimal format pattern. So let's look at that with an actual example. Decimal format, formatting object, equals new decimal format 0.000.000. To use this in our code, we invoke the following pattern. Decimal format object dot format double underscore expression. How it works. Right. So there's that code that we had earlier. There's our decimal format object. We then have string numeral equals formatting object dot format 12.34567889 system.println number. So this is going to take that number 12.34567889 is going to format to give the following output, which is 012.345. You might ask, why is there a 0 at the beginning? Well, if you look at the format that we created up here, we told it that there needs to be 3 digits. So we told it to use that format of 000.000. So if no number is found in the place value, it places there a 0. We can also, instead of using a 0, we could have used a pound symbol or hashtag for those who are more trendy to indicate a optional digit. So if I had put pound, let's say I did pound 00.000, we would have had an output of 12.345 because it would say that the place value has no numeric value. All right. Similarly, we could have done pound 0.000 and gotten something similar, and it still would have said 12.345. It's just that if it says, hey, this is not needed here, the pound symbol says omit it. Now let's talk about percentages. If I want to get a percent, we're going to add a percent at the end of the pattern. So decimal format percent equals new decimal format 0.00%. So then if I do my system.println percent.format, I get 0.308, which of course then you would end up with, if you do this as a percent, 30.8%. E-notation. You can specify e-notation by including an E in the pattern. So, for example, 00 point, and there's those optional pound symbols, or octothorpes for the fancy, E0. The number after the E is the minimum number of digits used for the exponent. The number before the E is called the mantissa. So here's some sample code, and you can see here it's a quite lengthy one, but it has a lot of examples in it. So here we have 2 decimal formats. I have pattern 00.000 and pattern 0.00. And you can see that they each correspond to their own decimal format. Then we have this double right here, and I'm going to plug it through each of those patterns. I'm also going to try this money one here, because I'm going to try to apply a money pattern of 0.00. And you see this time we're adding on the dollar symbol. And we're not using, like last time we did it with the money formatter. This time we're not. So you don't have to use money formatter. You could also just concatenate in a string. Decimal format, new decimal format. Send out the println pattern 0.00%. So here's our percent one. Here's one for e-notation. This one's doing 1 or 2 digits. This one's doing 2 digits. This one right here is then our formatting. And lastly, down here, we're going to do e-notation for small numbers. So this is a really big number. This is a really small number because you know this one is getting into the decimals. So if we were running this program, we would end up with these. So here's that first number. So the pattern of 00.000, I get 12.346. A pattern of 0.00, 12.35. And a pattern of 0.00 for the money, I get $19.80. Pattern of 0.00%, I get 30.80%. And then we look at our e-notation. I have 1.2346 E2, 12.346 E1. And then down here, 2.346e negative 6 and 1.346e negative 6. So these are exactly the same. Alright, and here's your self-test exercise. Write the code that will create a decimal format object that will convert a number to display a double at the format 0.000%. And that wraps up this lesson, folks.